Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us today. We've got a really important, very well searched topic about what happens to your personal injury case if you have pre-existing back conditions and how it affects your settlement. Before I get to that, make sure to click that subscribe button, follow along where I will make sure that your injury case is protected and that you have a connection wherever you are in the country. Pre-existing back conditions. Let's say that you just were sitting at a stoplight and you got rear-ended. And let's say that 5 years before that, you also got rear-ended and you had to get a back surgery. Let's say L4, L5. You had a back surgery and you are feeling back to yourself about 3 years after that. Then today, 5 years since that original accident, you get another accident, you re-injure that same part of your body. Now I'm gonna make this really as simple as possible. There is a rule in the personal injury world. It is called the Eggshell Plaintiff Rule. And that means if you were walking across the street and you had by chance the most brittle bones on the entire planet and you got hit by a car and you broke every bone in your body, and before that crash, every single bone in your body was fully intact. Is it your fault that you have brittle bones, or is it their fault for breaking every one of your bones? The law says it's their fault for breaking every one of your bones. So if you have pre-existing back issues and you get another crash, or you slip and fall, or you do something to that same injury you had, you are entitled to a personal injury case, even if you had another personal injury case in the past. It's not your fault you got hit twice. It's not your fault you hurt that same part of your back in two situations that were not your fault. The law says if it's not your fault and you got hurt, you deserve to be made whole. And personal injury law protects that. So even if you have a pre-existing back condition, even a pre-existing surgery, and you re-hurt that same part of your body, you are entitled to another personal injury case. And just because you had that previous issue does not preclude you from having another personal injury case. Or let's say that you hurt your back in another thing that wasn't a personal injury case. You then get in a car crash and you hurt that part of your back again. You're entitled to a personal injury case. Now, the value of that case is a little bit different person by person. If you got hurt a week before your current personal injury case, let's say I got in a crash today and I got in a crash a week ago, it might be kind of hard to differentiate those. But if there's years in time between today's accident and the one from 6 years ago, you can easily prove the difference between those two specific things, and you can get a doctor to testify that says today's injuries are from that crash that you had more recently, not the one from the past. So just because you have pre-existing back conditions, pre-existing whatever conditions for that matter, does not materially change your case unless it was really close in time to the current case that you are interested in bringing a lawsuit about. If you have any questions, make sure to hit that subscribe button, follow along where I will make sure your future injury case is protected. I'm happy to help if I can, but I hope I don't need to because that means you're hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. Thanks so much.